Were those flowers for that girl, Tammy? Hey, I'm serious. Are you okay?
Couldn't be better. No ties, no hassles. Life is freaking great.
Think we could get a little more ice over here for a second?
Why don't you get it yourself, Haas?
He's just having a bad day, girl trouble.
I heard that.
What? I was just
Look, just bring the man his ice and cut the news ticker update on my life. You're my barmaid, not my spokesperson.
Hey, does this girl who's giving you all the trouble have a name? What's her name? Is it serious?
No.
Jonathan, I don't believe you. You're very upset, so what's going on?
Look, did you ever want something so bad that it kills you not to have it?
Yeah.
Well, that's the way it is with this girl, Reba. She doesn't want me. That's it. That's all. The end.
You know I'm not going to stop until I figure out who this mystery girl is.
Do you work back here now? Look, I'm going to have you thrown out because I am done talking about it.
Why can't you be with her?
Because who wants to be with the kid who jumps in the fountain at the country club? Everybody in this town knows that I'm trouble.
He said the same thing about me, and look how I turned out.
How are you and Joshua, by the way?
Okay, I see the point. But it still doesn't matter.
Reva, look. She's too good for me, and she knows it. Everybody knows it.
You know what? I know who it is. You don't believe in yourself.
Did you lay off it already? Do you want a job?
I know who it is. I do. It's that new girl that's working for you, right? That Ava girl?
You already know what you think. Case closed.
You know what? I have been in this exact same position that you've been in so many times I even hate to admit it. But you never give up, okay? That's the one thing you have to know when you love someone. You learn it. You never give up. And then once you have her, you never let go.
Well, you probably run into him at Cedars.
Why? Did something happen?
Not to Joshua. Sandy had some kind of accident at the work site.
And you're just telling me this now?
Well, if you weren't getting on me about my life...
And how did you find out?
I own a bar. People talk. Hey, wait. Give these to Sandy. Tell him, I said get well soon.
You don't really mean that.
You think? Just give them to Tammy, then. Tell her I said I'm sorry.
Listen to me now. You've got to have faith. That's something we should have all the time, but particularly at a time like this.
I just can't help but think that Sandy didn't deserve this.
Why do you even say deserve? It was an accident. Obviously, nobody deserves for something like this to
Joshua,
happen.
I just heard.
Tammy, these are for you. They're from Jonathan. He wanted you to have them. Nearly electrocuted? Well, how is he?
Rick doesn't know yet. Apparently he's in stable condition, but he's not awake yet.
Why did he?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. What?
Why did Jonathan bring me these? I have to take this.
He's not really okay, is he?
No. And neither is Tammy.
You shouldn't be calling me. Or sending me flowers with Aunt Reva.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Sandy's hurt. It's real bad.
Look, I know this must be upsetting for you, so let me come be with you.
I can't do this.
Jonathan.
Hey. I came to check on Sandy. Pretty bad accident, so. Can I, look in?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Hey, Josh.
Let's go. Move the pillow. It's flatlined. Give me the Quest card. Charge it up. Then you step out, Tammy, please. Let's go. Give me 200.
200.
Clear. We got nothing. We got nothing. It's fine.
With 3?
3. Let's go. Clear.
Oh my
Still
God.
got a flatline. It's not responding.
Oh my God,
Got it.
Sandy.
Fine. Got it now. Just give me 360. Let's go. Clear. Come on. Oh God, thank God. We got to sign this rhythm. We got to sign this rhythm.
It's okay. He's gonna be okay. You shouldn't be here.
A lot of things I shouldn't do.
Oh, can I go in? Is he okay?
Stabilized, but he's going to need time to recover. Tammy, this is not a good time to go in. Okay?
He's not any worse, right?
Listen.
Rick, tell me the truth. I need the
Honey, you
truth.
got to hang in there. We're doing everything we can, okay?
Maybe you think you did a good thing by coming here, but you're not making anything better for him.
Look, Sandy doesn't know I'm here. Sandy doesn't even know he's here.
Well, I'm just saying you're not helping him by being here.
I'm not being here for Sandy.
Jonathan, please just leave me alone.
What, are you just gonna hang out here by yourself?
That's the plan. This is where I have to be. I should have been with him when this happened.
You need to get over that now.
Never. I will never forgive myself. Just go.
So there's nothing I can do for you.
You've done enough.
I wasn't in that barn by myself.
Don't you get it? What happened between you and me shouldn't have happened.
I'm just surprised it didn't happen sooner. Don't look at him. Look at me. Look at me, Tammy.
Sandy almost died in there, and I'm here talking to you about...
Say it.
I can't do this right now.
Look, Tammy, I know you care about the guy, and I don't want him to kick it either. I know how bad it would rip you up.
That's touching.
Okay. Shut down on me, Tammy. Do whatever you want, but I'm not going anywhere.
Then you can stay and watch me sit with Sandy, who I love, who I am committed to, who I should have been with when I was with you.
Oh, I should be with Sandy. I should have been with Sandy. You should go, John. You make yourself all these rules. Why don't you break a rule? Maybe you'll actually get what you want.
And you think that's you? I love Sandy. And whatever this is between you and me, you know there are a million reasons why we
Shouldn't?
Look at him! Sandy wouldn't even be in that room if I had met up with him like I was supposed to. It's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's my fault, too, but Sandy didn't get zapped because of what we were doing in the barn. Sandy got hurt because we spent the last few months trying to pretend that we hate each other, and we took him along for the ride.
No, that's not how it was.
You felt things for me. You felt them and you covered them up, and I let you because I thought it was better off. But do you think Sandy would have stuck around if he knew all that? If he knew what this is? We kept him on the hook for a long time. We could have let him off sooner.
You're wrong.
Look, the last thing I want to do is hurt you. But I'm not going to sit around and watch you beat yourself up either. Sandy's accident was an accident. You and I are not.
Jonathan, I can't.
You can't do this right now. I know. So you stay here and make sure Sandy pulls out okay.
That's what you want me to do?
No. But I know you. If I ask you to turn your back on the guy now, and you did it, you'd hate yourself even more than you already do.
Don't you feel?
What? Guilty? No. Not for this. Not ever for this.
Jonathan.
I'm gonna go.
I asked you to leave a dozen times, and now after you've dumped all this in my lap, now you're going?
I'll stay if you want me to.
You should.
Look, it's up to you to decide where it ends. What happened in the barn, it'll happen again.
No.
Yes. Anytime you and I are in a room together, and you can make yourself more rules. I'm gonna stay with Sandy until he wakes up. I'm gonna stay with Sandy until he leaves the hospital. I'm gonna stay with Sandy until he can get back to work. But do you think you can make this go away?
No. I can't.
So you're done denying it? You admit that there is something here with us.
Hey, Tammy. Give me a few minutes alone with Sandy, and then you can come in and see him, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, God. What am I doing? He was going to propose to me that night, Jonathan.
Thought we weren't talking about him.
You said it yourself. We made him a part of this. Did you hear me? He was going to propose.
Saw you put on the ring.
Oh.
You don't have it on now.
I was going to say yes.
You don't have it on now.
I'll wait till he asks me.
And then what are you going to say? After you just admitted how you
I'll
feel?
say yes. I will still marry him.
Then you're crazy.
Not anymore.
I'm leaving.
Jonathan.
You need to stay with him now. I get that. You need me. I'm here. People change.
You know what? I believed that. Dinah, Edmund.
Me? 2 minutes ago you thanked me for staying out of the mess with little baby Hope. I mean, that's a change.
Oh, come on. That's one change. One change, you know? You're still you.
It's a start, right?
It seems to me that you really care about what I think. Why is that?
All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Wait. Wait. I really would like to know why you care what I think.
Well, I might want to hit you up for something someday, maybe some money.
Okay. Always thinking, huh?
Yeah, I might be selfish, but I'm not short-sighted.
I'll try and remember that. I'm just waiting for Mrs. Chitwood to show up. She needs to watch the kids for me so I can get down to Cedars to see how Tammy's doing. She's taking Sandy's accident really hard.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
I know. And now I have to figure out where I'm going to get cotton candy this night.
I've heard of people jonesing for sugar, but cotton candy.
No, it's not for me. It's for Tammy. It's a comfort thing. I would give her cotton candy whenever she felt down about something. So it's, I don't know, it's turned into a tradition joke between the two of us. Whenever the cotton candy shows up, she knows that good times are right around the corner.
Cute. I better be out of here.
Hey, it was nice talking to you in a very weird way.
Well, don't tell anybody.
Don't worry.
I was just gonna leave it for you, but...
You just thought you would bring me some cotton candy.
I wasn't gonna stay. Your mom gave me the idea. Not on purpose. You know, I think it's still fresh. I don't know if that stuff can even be fresh.
What are you doing here? Do you think this is some kind of a joke?
No, Tammy, I just wanted...
You shouldn't be here.
Look, maybe this isn't the place that I should be, and maybe this isn't the place that I should say this, but the truth between us is the truth, no matter where we are. Look, the truth is...
That we're wrong, Jonathan. That's the big truth between us.
No.
That we're wrong, okay, no matter how you look at it.
No.
Yes. And something that wrong has consequences, all right? Want proof? Look. Look in that room. Sandy almost died because of us.
Look, I told you before, that was an accident.
Because his head was somewhere else. Like at my mom's barn, where he saw us all over each other. Yeah, he saw us. And then he went straight to work, and this happened.
Like I said before, that's not our fault.
Like hell it's not. What we did, and what we almost did, was wrong.
You look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes right now. You tell me that wasn't right. More right than any other damn thing in your life.
I don't care how it felt. I made a promise. I'm going to keep that promise.
What kind of promise?
Just leave me alone.
Hey.
No, I'm not going to look at you ever again. I just can't even look in your direction, okay? That's how it has to be. A promise is a promise. You saw us at the barn, me and Jonathan.
You look good together.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I can't do this. I can't.
Wherever you go, there I am. I'd like to think that's a good thing. Do you hate being alone with me so much, or do you hate that you like being alone with me?
I told you I can't be around you.
Oh, there you go again. It's like a mantra with you. I can't. But then you do, Tammy. You feel. Why can't you just admit it?
What else do you want me to say? I can't be around you. I can't see you. I just can't.
All right. Enough. I get it. I know why you're here, too. So how is Sandy? You two still ready to hop the broomsticks together? You looking for wedding dresses?
There isn't going to be any wedding.
Oh, why not?
I don't want to do this.
It's that bad?
Just please start the elevator. Thank you.
Look, I don't want to have to force you to be alone with me. I just want to know why you're not marrying Sandy.
Because he broke it off. Sandy doesn't want me anymore.
Sandy dumped you. Why?
What do you think?
Me.
You, us, He saw us.
In the barn.
Yeah. He was waiting for me. He was waiting to propose to me, and I was with you.
Where you wanted to be.
No.
Yes, where you still want to be.
I want to be with the man who loves me. The man who loves me and wanted to marry me.
That was before he saw the truth. Look, Tammy, I'm sorry that it has to be this way for you. I'm sorry that you're feeling scared and guilty and 100 other things that you don't have a name for. But this was Sandy's wake-up call. This was your wake-up call.
You're right. It made me realize what I have in Sandy.
What? A safe bet? Do you really know everything about him?
I know how I feel with him.
That is not the same thing as knowing in your heart who a person is and where you stand with them. Do you really think you have that with Sandy? At least with me, you know what you're getting. At least with me, you feel something.
I belong with Sandy.
Why?
Not you.
Why? Because you say so or because your family says so? Your friends? Come on. Even Sandy's not saying you two are going to be living happily ever after from now on.
Is it so hard for you to realize this is what I want?
Because I don't want to realize it. Because every time I'm in a room with you, it scares me. Okay? I know, Tammy, I know that you're worried about what people are going to think about you and what they're going to say about you. But look, if you're with me, I will protect you from everything that you're scared of. I will do everything that I have to do for you. If it makes you happy, you tell me, and I'll do it. Tammy! Tammy!
I made you a promise before. I asked you for something and you came through. You let Sandy live. You brought him back to me. And now it's my turn to live up to my end of the bargain. I will love Sandy. I'll show him that he can trust me. I'll take care of him forever. And I promise I won't let Jonathan back into our lives. But I need help. Please. Just help me get him out of my head.
I bet I know what you're thinking. My turn to push you off the mountain.
It's so peaceful up here.
Yeah.
I'm Ava.
Tammy.
Can I ask you, what do you talk to him about? I mean, if that's too personal.
No, it's okay. Actually, I made him a promise. Kind of like a deal.
A deal with God. Huh.
And he held up his end.
And it's your turn, right?
You been there?
A while ago, I made a very important promise. Since we're talking about God and being honest, I've got to tell you, I heard what you said about Jonathan.
How much did you hear?
just that you wanted him out of your life.
I need him out of my life.
But why? He's so crazy about you.
It's complicated, all right? You just work with him so you don't know.
I do know. I know that he came through for me in a jam when he didn't even know me. And you know what? He acts like he's tough, but he cares. And I think if you give him a chance...
Okay? You don't understand.
Just make me.
So what are you waiting for? You want to finish me off? I can't stop you. Go ahead, do it.
No. Me and you square off. I want it to be a fair fight. Mercy kill just ain't my style, Sandman. Besides, I don't want to have to watch Tammy grieve.
Then what are you doing here?
I know that you saw us together.
Oh. You're here to brag about it. Brag on.
No. I think you did the right thing cutting her loose, though. Have to save face before she dumps you. Family seal of approval only gets you so far.
Well, what do you have?
The knowledge that you're still not enough for her. That must hurt. Must hurt in your heart to know that she doesn't want you.
What she wants is a heart. Someone who can give her a regular, happy life. Something you have no concept of.
No?
Yeah, all you know how to do is take advantage of people.
Hey, Pot. This is the kettle you're talking to, remember? You think you're better. How'd you blow in the town, huh? You conned people into thinking you were some miserable little loser who was looking for a break in life.
I was looking for something special in my life, and Tammy found me.
And then how did it feel when you saw Tammy with me in the barn? Not like I was taking advantage of her, that's for sure. What do you care anyway? You just kicked her out of your life.
Yeah, I let her go. But I care about her, and I'll be damned if I let her go to you.
I've seen the way you look at Jonathan. Maybe it's none of my business, but I don't know why the two of you are fooling yourselves.
I told you before, it's complicated. Anyway, I already have a boyfriend, all right?
You do?
Kind of. I mean, we're in a thing right now, but... Sandy. He's in the hospital. That's why I'm here. I was praying for him. This is him.
Oh. Okay.
I only wish he didn't have to almost die for me to realize how much I need him. He's who I want. Who I belong with. In fact, I don't even know why I'm up here. I have to go.
You know, if it's the last thing I do, I'll save Tammy from you.
Oh, now I'm the guy she needs saving from, huh? Better take a good look in the mirror before you say that again.
No problem. I'd never hurt Tammy.
Oh, maybe not intentionally, but, there are a few things that aren't clicking about your past, Sandman. Tammy's been buying your excuses, looking the other way, but not me. Not anymore.
Oh, is that supposed to be a threat?
That's a promise. You know, I'm about to shine some light on a dark little corner of the world called your life.
Shine on. You won't find anything.
We'll see. You remember when you told me I couldn't give Tammy anything? Want to know what the irony of that is? I can give her the truth. I come straight up. With me, what you see is what you get.
Still not scared. Maybe that's because I know who you really are. And if you want to find something on me, you go right ahead.
Hey, what are you doing to him? Get away from him.
Oh.
Get out.
Wake up. He's the one who told you to get out of here. What are you still doing here anyway?
This is where I belong.
Hi, boss.
What are you doing up here?
Wow, it's a busy rooftop tonight. In fact, I wasn't the only one up here. I just had a great chat with Tammy.
What did you two talk about?
Personal things, you know, God, you, her boyfriend.
That's an interesting trio. Listen, from now on, I don't want you talking to Tammy.
Why? What's the big deal?
It's complicated.
It's that Sandy guy, right?
Look, how long were you guys talking? How long did you and Tammy talk?
If it's gonna make you feel any better, I don't think it's gonna last with the boyfriend.
Why would you say that?
Because it's obvious, Jonathan. It's obvious the way she talks about you, the way she doesn't talk about you. The hardest thing that you're gonna have to do is to try to get her to admit how she feels about you.
Yeah, well, I'm up to it. I just got to, come at it from a different angle.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Well, I gotta stop banging my head against the wall trying to get her to realize that she needs to be with me and make her realize that she shouldn't be with Sandy. Come on, I can't wait. Grazie, shunno mi tag. Yeah, thanks for all the great music you've been playing. I'm happy to go right on racking up overseas charges. Look, actually, the reason I'm calling is because I'm an alumni, and darn it if I didn't lose track of my dorm mate. His name is Sandy Foster. I was wondering if you'd give me maybe his parents' phone number, address. No, I know there's a privacy policy. That's why I asked you for his parents. Look, you're gonna make me listen to all that yodeling and then you're just gonna blow me off like that? Hello?
Nice phone manners, boss.
Whatever. What do you want, Ava?
I was wondering, how about some dinner? Get anything interesting in there on Tammy's boyfriend?
No, he's not a boyfriend. He's a safety net. At least that's what Tammy thinks.
And you don't?
No. There's nothing safe about Sandy. Someone needs to show Tammy that.
Sorry. I have no idea where it came from or what it means.
It's your job to protect me and deal with these issues before they show up again.
I've done the best I can.
Well, that's not good enough. I need to know how this note got here so I can protect Tammy from all of it. There's a lot at stake.
Please, God. Just have him be okay. And I'll never see Jonathan again. Promise is a promise, Tammy.
These letters are Sandy's.
Ava, mind your business.
Well, you know what? It is so annoying and such a drag to be around you when you're miserable. Not that you're not fantastic at it, because you are. But the problem is that you take it out on everyone else.
Just whoever's around, Ava.
You know what you should do? You should leave what's-his-name alone. He's not worth your time. And you should find out how you can get you-know-who to admit it.
Admit what?
Admit that she loves you back.
Come on, Sandy. There's got to be something in here that'll give me a clue. Bills, junk mail. No letter from somebody who knew you before you came into my life.
Thank you for putting a rush on this.
I hope your friend's not too sick to enjoy it.
It looks like he's pulling through. But it's okay. It's a freak accident. He was electrocuted.
Hello.
Good news.
Well, tell me.
The nurse who delivered the note to you wasn't the same nurse who found it. I already tracked her down, and I suspect she was actually handed the note.
Well, do you know who handed her the note?
Apparently, they were...
Hey, didn't you hear you're not supposed to use your phone at the hospital?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Simmer down, sport. How about talking to me for a few minutes? That sound like fun?
Do I know you?
No. We have an old friend in common, though.
Can I just ask you one question?
Sure.
It's Jonathan, isn't it? He's still what's holding you back, what's holding us back.
Nurse! Tiffany, it's perfect timing. Thank you guys so much for this surprise. Shall we go?
I know where I know you from now. Switzerland, right? You're the guy who used to come visit Sandy Foster in boarding school.
I still don't remember you, so...
Hey, look. You showing up here is exactly what I was hoping for. I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, I'm afraid I'm late for another appointment.
You're afraid, huh? Well, you should be afraid. Look, the good news is we have a lot of doctors and nurses here if you need them. The bad news is if you don't answer these questions, we are gonna need them. Let's go. Save us both a lot of trouble. How do you know Sandy Foster?
He's the son of a friend of a very good...
I will bite your face!
Calm down. Look, there are certain things I'm required to keep confidential.
Oh, that's it.
He's a client. I'm Sandy's attorney.
Why does Sandy need a lawyer?
I'm the executor of the estate, of his parents' estate. I'm in charge of the money.
You're in charge? What's the big deal? What's the secret there? The kid's got money. Who cares? There's got to be another connection.
That's all I'm at liberty to say.
Oh, yeah? Great.
Jonathan.
Hey. No ring.
No.
That's not what you wanted?
Excuse me. Alex.
Left what?
Nothing.
What?
Excuse me.
Tammy. I found you. Who found you, Sandman? Who's looking for you, huh?
Hello?
Tammy.
Sorry, not Tammy.
How?
When you want something bad enough, you find a way somehow, right? Did you honestly think you could hide from me forever?
You are like an onion, Sandman. Every time I think I have you figured out, there's another layer. Who found you?
Whoa, sorry, What are you doing out here?
What else? Lurking.
That's what I thought. What's that?
It's a fan mail from one of my customers at Outskirts. She wants my recipe for sex on the beach.
I have to go.
What? You gonna feed Sandman? When are they releasing him?
Probably tomorrow.
Is there somebody waiting for him back at his place?
What do you care?
Is there a nurse or somebody to take care of him?
Why don't you ask what you want to know? Is Sandy coming home with me, or are we still apart?
That's not what I was gonna ask.
Sandy doesn't need a nurse or anyone else. He has me. He needs me. And I need him, not...
Yeah, I get it. Not me.
It doesn't matter what we...
What we feel, what we need, what we want. Look, damn it, Tammy, do you really think you're doing Sandy a favor by acting so freaking noble?
I am not being noble.
Oh, what are you doing then? Are you following your heart? Come on, you can't look me in the eyes and tell me that you are, can you?
Then I won't look at you.
You don't belong with Sandy.
I love him.
No, you love him like a friend. You love him like you love a loyal watchdog. You love him like a mother, like a brother.
You don't know what my relationship with Sandy is like. Don't pretend that you do.
Well, this is nuts. You can't pretend that I don't exist.
Watch me.
This is a small town. We're gonna run into each other.
All right. Then let's establish some rules.
Rules. Oh, right. Like, when we say hi, it won't really mean that I want you. Like when we ask, how's the weather? It won't really mean that I am dying to be with you. Like when we bump into each other, it absolutely won't mean that
It doesn't have to mean anything, all right? We can adjust. I don't care how hard it is. We can be casual. We can just be two people.
We want to be together.
No.
Who think about each other all the time.
No!
Who can't admit how they feel because if they did, it would
Jonathan,
hurt.
I can handle it, okay? It's not a problem for me. I can learn to live in a world with you in it.
Yeah, damn straight. Because I'm not going anywhere.
Sandy, you ready to go? Last minute test, I guess, huh? Guess I could start packing up. God. I'm so grateful that Sandy's okay and that he's coming home. You kept up your end of our bargain. I swore if you let him walk out that door that I'd keep my distance from Jonathan. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
You know, this not looking at me, pretending that you don't see me thing, it's not gonna work.
I'll make it work.
Hey, you gotta face it.
I made a promise, okay?
You shouldn't make promises unless you can keep them.
I can. And I will.
Yeah, says the girl who can't look at me.
All right, I'm looking, okay? I'm looking. And I'll keep looking. As long as we're gonna keep running into each other,
And I promise you, we will.
then I'll have to go to Plan B.
Plan B?
I'll have to be your friend.
My what?
I'm serious.
There is no way, Tammy.
There has to be. Because every time we see each other or we're in the same room, I'm not gonna feel this. I can't, okay? It has to stop. I'm so tired of feeling this.
The beating of your heart in your chest like it's gonna explode?
This awkwardness. This awkwardness, that's the word that I was looking for.
You sure about that?
From now on, I'll treat you like everyone else in my life.
I'll be a friend.
That's why, I'll tell you just like I would tell any friend. I'm really excited. Because Sandy's coming home. Moving in with me. Today. And I can't wait to take care of him and show him how sweet it can be with the two of us living together. And hopefully he'll feel the same way and ask me to marry.
And then you'll live happily ever after.
Exactly. This has been fun. Talk to you soon, huh? Hey. Hey, I was wondering where you were.
Sandy?
Jonathan was just leaving.
Yeah, you're right. I was. See ya.
Damn it, look at me. How did he hurt you?
No!
Look, just say it out loud. What the hell did he do?
Stop it, okay? He married me. Okay, Jonathan, he married me.
You were married to Sandy.
No, it's not the past tense. I'm still married to him. He's my husband. And I want to keep it that way.
You are Mrs. Sandman. You are married to Sandy Foster. Where have you been all these years?
You mean, where's he been all these years?
Oh, man.
Basically, he went out for milk and never came back. No note, no phone call, just disappeared.
You're kidding. This is our Sandy.
Yes, Xander. Actually, that's how I knew him. Short for Alexander, that's his name on our marriage license.
So, Sandy's the reason that you came to Springfield.
Somebody told me that he was here. And I looked around for him with no luck, didn't find him. And then Tammy showed me a picture of her boyfriend.
Don't tell me you want the guy back.
Just because somebody hurts you doesn't mean that you stop loving him. Now, Xander and I met at a really crazy time. There was so much standing in our way, and I don't know, I think maybe things could be different.
Maybe, but he's in love with Tammy.
Tammy and Sandy should not be together.
Amen, sister. Oh, I want to believe this story. Oh, you don't know how much I want to believe this story. But there are a few holes.
Like what?
I went to boarding school with Sandy.
Perfect. Then that explains exactly what he did when he left me.
So what was he, like 16 or 17 when you got married?
He's older than he says he is, and that's just the beginning of the lies that he's told.
Xander. So with an X?
With an X.
Oh, what a loser. So you two grew up together?
We did. My mom worked for him.
As a maid?
One of them.
Oh, Sandy's family had bucks. Oh. That's why you married him.
No, you know what? It's not, actually. It's not why I married him. Xander was an only child, and his father left him when he was little. It was just him and his mom. And they were very close. They were very tight. She was a wonderful lady, kind and generous to everyone, especially my mom and me. They became really good friends.
But Sandy told everybody that his mom died.
She did. After she was sick for a really, really long time. Xander stayed by her side through all of it. He was a really good son. She was really worried about what was going to happen to my mom and me after she was gone. Sandy and I were in love. And it was real, and she knew it. He made a promise to her to marry me.
Now, you and Sandy are married. I mean, legally speaking, there's no divorce or annulment.
Right. What do you get? Jonathan?
What?
Don't.
Don't what?
You know exactly what you're trying to do here. You're going to take this information and you're going to use it against them, to try to break them up, Tammy and Sandy.
Well, why not?
Fair.
Well, what do you mean it's not fair? Why else would you tell me the truth, Ava? So me and you can get what we want.
Just do me a favor and let me do it my way, okay? And then you can step in and muck it up. It's the least you can do for me, Jonathan. You owe me.
Oh, I owe you? How'd you figure that one out?
Because I've been your friend, too, and you haven't made it easy.
Okay. Fine. We'll try it your way, but if I don't see results fast, I'm gonna do it my way.
Me and you are my big baby, and you're getting married, and wow. Everything is happening so fast. You were going to be married to Sandy, and so happy.
Is there supposed to be a top to this? Nice rock.
Ava?
I would have told you. I wasn't trying to hide it from you. Sandy and I are getting married.
Oh, you think so, huh?
When we got married, I didn't love you.
I loved you. And I still love you. And you know what? Whatever's going on with you and Tammy, it better stop because you're cheating on me, but you're also committing bigamy.
Sandy and I are getting married.
Yeah, I heard you. But I don't see that happening. Rock or no rock.
Don't go into fortune telling. You're lousy at it.
That wasn't a guess. I'm telling you a plain, simple fact. You can't marry Sandy.
So this is the part where you tell me I can't marry Sandy because I belong with you?
I don't have to say that.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm trying to help you.
Stop, all right? Just stop. I don't need help, not yours. You just keep pushing and pushing, and I'm trying to do
The right thing?
what's right for me. And you're making it hard. You're making it so hard.
Tammy, did you believe me when I told you that I would never hurt you again?
Yes. And you know what? Here's your chance to prove it. Listen to me. Listen to me and look at me when I tell you what I really need, okay? What I want and what'll make me happy. Just let me have it.
Sandy.
Yes. I love Sandy. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. I need that.
You and Sandy. Forever and always. It sounds like you're already rehearsing your vows.
I've been rehearsing them since I was a little girl. Dreaming about the guy that I'd grow up and marry. Kind and loving and... not you.
Oh, I would hate to ruin your dream.
It's not a dream anymore. What I have with Sandy is real. Okay? He pulled me out of some of the worst times of my life. When I felt hopeless, he made me happy again. And I want that. I want him. Nothing you can say will make me think that he's anything other than an incredible, sweet and warm and funny guy who will make an amazing husband.
Maybe you're right.
I am?
Yeah. I mean, I can see that you've made up your mind. Sandy's your man. Nothing I can say about him is gonna make you change your mind, so I guess there's nothing left but for me to wish you well.
So that's it? You're finally backing off? Accepting that Sandy's a part of my life?
I'm not an idiot. I can see that you've made up your mind. I can see that you've made a decision, so I wish you the best. Hope, happiness, the whole package.
I'm surprised.
Me too. It's just that the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking, no way, man. Nothing can stop this. Not even if I wanted to. Not even if...
What?
Well, never mind.
No. Finish what you were going to say.
Nothing that you or I could have with anybody else would ever come near what you and I could have together.
Stop.
I am. That's what this is. You're engaged. You're on to bigger and better things. I'm gonna go on with my life. You go on with your life.
I don't understand this.
Well, it's not too tough to figure out. I'm clearing out of your life.
So you'll just leave?
Gone.
Why?
Consider it a wedding present. You're on to bigger and better things. So, you have a good life. I mean it.
Sandy? Thought you'd be here by now. It's so beautiful.
Yes, we will finish this. Another time.
Boo.
What are you doing here?
I was over there hanging out
Over there? How long were you over there?
long enough to know that you can't do this to Tammy and Sandy. Let the guy go, Ava. Give him his divorce.
So you think that I should give Sandy, a,
Divorce, yes.
well, if I give him a divorce, then Tammy and Sandy will be together.
No. Let's just say I had a change in perspective, or kick in the teeth.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Sandy asked Tammy to marry him. She said yes.
She can't do that. Are you kidding?
I know. No, I'm not kidding. You got there first, right? Look, Sandy's gonna be counting on you to give him a divorce. Do it.
But I love Xander.
No, that's the point. The guy isn't Xander anymore. Okay, not really. I probably know him a lot better than you do now. Sandy is changed completely since he split up from you. The time he spent as your hubby is like a different lifetime, somebody else's life.
If I say yes and do that, you're gonna lose Tammy.
Maybe.
You gave up on her. I'm not giving up on Sandy.
Oh. Who said anything about giving up? If you fight Sandy, if you refuse to give him that divorce, he's gonna hate you. Mm-hmm. He's gonna think you're out to make him miserable, and he's gonna dig in his heels more. He's gonna explain the whole thing to Tammy, make you look like some psychopathic stalker.
So what's the answer?
The answer is you do what you need to do to make him happy. Give him this gift. Let him know that all you want is his happiness.
Yeah, and right off into the sunset. Happy trails, right?
No, Ava. You haven't known me very long, but do I look like a ride off into the sunset kind of guy?
No, you look like a torch the town kind of guy.
Maybe the old me, but there's more than one way to get what we want. This guy is a lawyer. He came into the bar the other day. He'll help you with the divorce and make Sandy a very happy man, take it.
Just like that?
Just like that.
And how is this going to make Sandy realize that he should be with me?
You and I are together on this one, Ava. We're on the outside, knocking on the windows. Only no one's answering. So, we have a couple of choices. We can keep going after Sandy and Tammy, trying to drive them apart, torturing them. But that's not gonna make them come back to us. It's only gonna reinforce what they already think of us, that we're some obstacle that needs to be shoved aside or stepped over on their path to a lifetime of happiness and safety.
So we give them what they want. We make them think that we care and that we're not going to hurt them.
Exactly. Exactly. We show them that we can be selfless and sensitive.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
No, it's not. I'm tired of pushing Tammy. I'm tired of being rejected and dismissed. Tammy shoves her feelings for me away like they're dirty or like they're something to be ashamed of. And I know that there's only so long you can hide those feelings before they find a way out.
And then what?
And then she realizes that she's meant to be with me, and Sandy realizes that he's meant to be with you, and you're there to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
I am sick of hitting the wall, Ava. We do this. I know Tammy wants to be with me. I know I want to be with her. I know that she knows it. So I step back, I do the right thing, I wait for her to come begging for me.